What up, it's Ty 1822, back with another Monday Night Raw review. This is your go-home show this Saturday. It is WWE Backlash. Look out for my preview and prediction video, which will be uploaded on Thursday night. So, how was Monday Night Raw at the show? Well, stay to the end of the review for my final overall thoughts on the show. It kicks out with main event Jey Uso. Every single time Jey Uso makes that entrance, it's such electricity. Paul Heyman comes out and interrupts Jey Uso, and Paul Heyman was phenomenal in this segment because it caught me by surprise when Jey wanted to call out Logan Paul, but he got the other Paul. And Paul Heyman, when he got on the microphone and was telling Jey about Roman Reigns and CM Punk, and when he went down memory lane between both of his former clients, Paul Heyman was awesome in this segment. Heyman Reigns been really shown since dealing with the bloodline and after the bloodline. Much better than the stuff he was doing with Brock Lesnar. And it all led to Paul Heyman saying Seth freaking Rollins wants a world title match against Jey Uso. And Jey Uso said he's all for it. That's your main event match. Seth freaking Rollins versus Jey Uso. Good way to kick off Monday Night Raw. First match tonight is Penta versus JD McDonough. This was a solid match. Of course, you had your interferences going out there, and the referees ejected Finn Balor and Carlito. Penta does get the victory. And I was so surprised to see the match ended with a Canadian destroyer. Thank God, because that move is dead in professional wrestling. I remember the days of Petey Williams doing it. It would end a match. So I always expect someone to kick out of a Canadian destroyer. Thank God that's the way the match ended. And it was. And now Penta will take on Diamond Mysterio at Backlash. Now, Triple H, why are you continuing to drag out this breakup of Austin Theory and Grayson Waller? This thing should have been done months ago. Originally, Grayson Waller was supposed to be in a match, but he said, you know what, I changed my mind. He said, Austin Theory, I want you to have this match. Adam Pearce made it official. The return of Sheamus against Austin Theory, and the crowd in Nebraska just loved them some Sheamus. They were so hot for Sheamus. Sheamus get the victory. This guy is one of the most underrated talents in the WWE. Ever since that one-on-one match he had against Gunther like 2 years ago, the crowd really been showing the appreciation for the work Sheamus been doing in the WWE. I'm not sure what's next for Sheamus for the rest of the year in 2025. And the Continental Champion, World Champion, I don't know, but we will see. And when it comes to Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, I really don't give a damn about the storyline, but I just want Trey to finally split these two guys apart. I know a lot of people out there saying that they can see Austin Theory being really good as a babyface. We will see. Because so far, his run in the W been one huge disappointment. This guy at one point was looked at as the future of the WWE. As right now, I don't see a goddamn thing about Austin Theory being a future main player in the company. Becky Lynch and Liv Valkyria. This is the final build for that match that will take place at Backlash. The crowd this time were booing Becky Lynch, unlike last week. And they were on the side of Liv Valkyria. This is a big spot for Liv Valkyria. She held her own in this segment. But one thing that really hit me, this Intercontinental Championship match is actually taking a backseat to get into Bayley versus Becky Lynch. And I see Becky Lynch, I'll do a prediction right here for this one match. I see Becky winning that belt from Liv Valkyria. Liv been a champ for a while. It's a good program for her to work with someone like a Becky Lynch. But yeah, we gotta be honest. This is all about Becky Lynch and Bayley, not Liv Valkyria at the moment. So that's going to happen. When she wins that title, we're going to get to Becky versus Bayley. After that, I'm not sure what Triple H is going to do with Live Back here, but we will just see. Roxanne Perez versus Io Sky, and this was a fun match as expected. Roxanne Perez is really good in the ring. You can always expect good performances from her, and I love when they're going back and forth with the pinfalls. Then it finally ended with Io Sky getting an advantage on her. Roxanne Perez wanted to show some showmanship. It was all a trap for Julia to get on attack. I'm waiting for Rhea Ripley to make the save, but we did not get it. But we did get the official word. It will be Rhea team with Io Sky versus Julia and Roxanne Perez. I know a lot of people wanted that match at Backlash, but I knew it would not take place. They are not going to have that many matches on that show. So, hey, just watch it next Monday. That's all you can do. Rusev first match back in the W. He took on Otis, took care of post match. He attacked Otis and Tozawa. Rusev, I'm really looking forward to his run in the W. I'm loving he is using the redeeming gimmick, the one he used in AEW to make the guy look like a monster post match. Good stuff, Triple H. Pat McAfee and Goldberg had a segment. This was a really good segment between these two. They really sold this match. Pat McAfee playing to Nebraska crowd. And I love how Pat McAfee was saying how Gunther overlooked Jey Uso. He is soft. And I see where they're going with this storyline with Gunther. They tried to get Gunther back on top, but being more sadistic after losing his world title match against Jey at WrestleMania. And I cannot wait to see how this match going to play out. Is Pat McAfee going to get dominated? We will see Saturday night. Pat McAfee, this guy, he is so good when it comes to talking on that microphone. He does it for a living. So it's not a shocker he's good on a microphone. A lot of people need to learn from Pat McAfee. The main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, Seth freaking Rollins versus Jey Uso. I know a lot of people get on Jey Uso for his in-ring work, but he brought it here with Seth Rollins. This was a PLE quality main event world title match. At certain points of the match, I thought, oh my God, are they really going to take the belt off Jey Uso just like that? And no, we got all these kickouts. I'm like, oh my God, this is one hell of a match. Then you get shenanigans. Sami Zayn comes out there after they took him out last week. Then we got the return of CM Punk. This and no disqualification. It was so goddamn loud. I didn't hear the bell ring. That's how hot the crowd was for this main event. CM Punk hit Seth with the chair and hit Braun Breaker with the chair. Of course, you wasn't going to get a winner in this match as expected, but it was awesome. Man, this episode of Monday Night Raw, I enjoyed this one. Damn, why SmackDown can't be like this? You see the difference when I review SmackDown versus Monday Night Raw? It's totally different. Backlash is this Saturday. Hope it is a good show. And also, I reviewed that as expected. If you watch Monday Night Raw, give me your thoughts on this show. Hit the like button on the video. As always, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.